and the Nuggets went Grim Reaper on Luka and the Mavs. And some bones were thrown in the beautiful brew. Tonight, with no rest, it's trick-or-treat time in Minneapolis. Can the Mile High crew spook the T-Wolves to howl at the moon? Ow! Find out next on Altitude. Welcome you to the great state of Minnesota. We are at the Target Center. It is week 2 in the NBA presented by Under Armour. Tonight, the Denver Nuggets meeting up with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Chris Marlowe with Scott Hastings. Katie Winge will be along shortly. Well, the Denver Nuggets last night, they pulverized the Mavs at Pepsi Center, at the Ball Arena, and snapped a 2-game losing streak. How important was that for the confidence?
Well, I think it's huge. You know, there's an old line, you jump out of the frying pan and into the, well, you may have jumped in the fire because Minnesota's playing real good right now, but you want to make sure you jump into the loving arms of your mother or something, because that was a big win for them early in the year.
The Nuggets' balance last night was Simone Biles-esque. Offense, defense, and 5 players in double figures.
Well, I mean, Joker did Joker things, and even though he didn't get a lot of big point nights, he was rebounding, he was all over. But I thought everybody, you got every starter except Monte Morris was in double figure. You had guys coming off the bench, and it wasn't just scoring. I thought rebounding defensively. I thought they got a lot of hands on their basketball. They're going to play a really good defensive team tonight. So everybody, and we said it on the broadcast that participated last night, I thought really contributed.
Our Verizon matchup tonight in the pivot. It should be enthralling Nikola Jokic and Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you heard Mike Malone talk about it on the pregame show. I asked Chris Finch about it in his presser today also. These are 2 of the best players in the NBA, and they just happen to both play center. Towns is scoring at 28 points a game, actually averaging about 4 assists. Not shooting the ball as well, not rebounding like he has in the past. But Joker's just, listen, Joker's Joker. He is everything to the Denver Nuggets. Towns has got a few more supporting cast members right now, but both of them have to be big for their teams to win.
All right, the first meeting of the year between these 2 Northwest Division rivals, the Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves. When we come back, Toyota tip-off. We'll talk defense. Yes, defense. The Nuggets very good at it. So are the Timberwolves. Stay tuned.
Time now for the Toyota tip-off, brought to you by the powerful Toyota 4Runner. Dick Lombardi, Bill Hansley, Chris Dempsey here in the Altitude Studios, and there's a reason the Nuggets have started 3-2. I mean, you hate to lose those 2, but their defense has been phenomenal.
Yeah, you go back, you don't have a Jamal Murray. That's a crushing blow to the Nuggets. But what's kept them in every game, they've either won big or had a chance to win, is their defense, them. Outstanding so far.
And Demps, these are the 4 teams that have held opponents by an average under 100 points.
Yeah, that's amazing, especially in this era of NBA basketball where the scoring is so high. The Nuggets are in the top 5 of 4 different defensive categories, and I think they're doing 3 things really well. I think they're communicating as well, much better than they ever have, or at least in recent years on that end, and that's big. Transition defense is among the best in the NBA, only allowing 8 fast break points per game to opponents. And then I think their pick and roll defense, just as you just saw right there on that piece of video, has been really, really good this season. You do those 3 things, and in addition to other stuff.
Well, you know, I said in the opening, the glue that put this all together is Aaron Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he can guard anybody on the other team. And when you have somebody solid like that, it really makes the other guys better defensively.
Is it sustainable for a season?
Yeah,
Can you play like this?
Barring injury, yeah. Yes, I do.
We'll see what they can do tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Joker versus Cat. Can't wait for that matchup. Anthony Edwards, the high flyer. We've got tip-off coming right up.
We are inside the Target Center, ready to go. The Denver Nuggets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, expecting a crowd just upwards of 10,000 tonight. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, it will be D'Angelo Russell with Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns in the middle, Jaden McDaniels and Jared Vanderbilt up front. Monte Morris is with Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, and Aaron Gordon and Michael. Did I already said Michael Porter Jr.? Aaron Gordon is in there with Monte Morris. Morris, Barton, Jokic, Gordon, and Porter Jr. Now, Chris Finch, the second season head coach for the Timberwolves. He's an NBA assistant with Houston, Denver, New Orleans, and Toronto before landing the head coaching job with Minnesota last February. Of course, a disciple of head coach Michael Malone. Malone hired Finch to be his associate head coach in the 2017 season. Finch kind of credited with designing the Nuggets' 5-out offense where they put Jokic outside and have him facilitate.
Yeah, and he talked today in his presser that the things that Denver did to build, he says he sees it a little bit in what they're trying to do in Minnesota. So already, no championship yet, but guess what? Some copycats liking what the Denver Nuggets have done over the last 6 or 7 years.
The Nuggets, of course, are playing on no rest, coming off a big win last night.
When you say no rest, no rest.
No rest. 106-75. Meanwhile, Minnesota's last game was Wednesday night. They went to Milwaukee, led wire to wire for the first time in their history, and beat the champs 113-108. Now here we go. Karl Anthony Towns and Nikola Jokic, and Minnesota has it. Our officials tonight, Kevin Cutler, Justin Van Dyne, and Ray Acosta. Minnesota's 3-1. The first shot, D'Angelo Russell is around and out, and Michael Porter Jr. with the rebound. And now Will Barton with it. Monte Morris into the lane. Porter. Little floater around and out, and it's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
He wanted to pass it, it looked like, and realized it wasn't going to be open.
Edwards, the runner-up last season to LaMelo Ball in the Rookie of the Year voting. To a lot of people. Karl Anthony Towns right down the middle for the first two.
And he's on Monte Morris. Monte Morris saying he grabbed his arm, but you can't let a guard, a center, drive around a guard.
I mentioned the T-Wolves 3-1. That is tied for third in the Western Conference right now. They haven't had that elite status for some time now. Jokic, one-on-one against Karl Anthony Towns. Jokic, little fall away. The Sombor shuffle is no good. And the ball is rebounded by the youngster, 21-year-old Jaden McDaniels in his second season. All range, that's good. And Towns strutting early.
Now, he's a front runner. When he gets hot early, he can stay hot.
Nuggets trying to shake it off after getting to Minneapolis at 4 in the morning last night. Figure they'd be a little sluggish coming out. Now Aaron Gordon picked up by Russell right by him, and he lays it up and in.
I almost think Russell was trying to get a foul. They didn't call it. Gordon lays it in anyway.
D'Angelo Russell had 29 at Minnesota. He was the leading scorer in the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He misses there, and the high-flying dunk is good by the former Nugget, Jared Vanderbilt.
And Michael Porter's got to know what Jared does. He's not much into this offense except to rebound and no block out.
High post extended. Jokic sling it over to Porter. His first shot is on the way and good. Making his second shot, but the first three, and he is on the board. In the lane, there's a foul, and Towns is down.
We're sitting there talking to somebody on Minnesota's bench. Towns got it. I'm not sure if they thought Monte was going to have him. Monte got late, but decided he's going to grab him, make him earn the free throws.
The Porter Jr. corner shot was a two-pointer, so Towns at the line. Towns Wednesday at Milwaukee had 25. He scored between 25 and 32 in each of his first 4 games. And an excellent free throw shooter so far this season, Scott, at 95%.
He's having a great year.
They say he's lost a bunch of weight. He said he was 268, 276 the past 2 seasons. He's down to just under 250 now. And he looks noticeably slimmer. Got to talk to his chef, Scott Hastings. 15-4. Minnesota leading early. Barton pulls the trigger on a three. And Vanderbilt the rebound. 26 games for Denver when he was in the Mile High. He's in his 4th season. He's 22 years old. Now Anthony Edwards. Big, strong, physical. McDaniel. And Jokic has it. Ahead to Gordon. Porter for 3 this time. Missed it. Jokic with it. And that's going to be a foul on McDaniels, I think. Yes.
Yeah, and McDaniels blocked him out for a second. Joker just kind of moved him deeper under the basket, tapping it to himself, and then the reach in the hand and foul.
Side out of bounds for the Nuggets. Towns and Jokic had a great battle in the preseason, and that's going to be a Nuggets turnover. Nuggets commit the most turnovers in the NBA through 5 games.
Trying to draw the foul on Towns. Ray Acosta said you tried to create it, so that's one of, in Ray's definition, one of the new rules.
And Jokic had it for a moment, and it's out off of Russell. So the Nuggets trailing early here. And we got Vanderbilt with the forearm shiver, says Justin Van Dyne. That's going to be side out of bounds.
I love when guys foul and they got a forearm in the dude's chest and they say, I didn't touch him. The forearm counts as a touch, doesn't it?
Should be. Barton has it. He's into Porter. Now Jokic going to work on Towns. They're bumping. Jokic in trouble. Oh, what a pass! And Gordon is fouled. Boy, at the last second, Jokic able to squeeze in a 4-foot pass, and Gordon will go to the free throw line.
He went baseline and all of a sudden got bumped. They're letting Towns bump him a little bit. Watch, he throws the chest at him, spins a little hand, almost loses it, and then finds Gordon. Could have taken the choice on the foul, but the second foul on McDaniels.
Aaron Gordon coming off a brilliant defensive effort. He and P.J. Dozier able to hold Luka Doncic 16 points, 5 of 18 shooting. Doncic ending up at a -32 plus minus. Last couple of games, total of 33 points, 12 rebounds. He's made 15 of his last 22 shots. So Gordon on the upswing here. 9-6 Minnesota. Russell covered by Porter at the moment. Russell in the lane, and it rims out, and Porter with a good defensive rebound. Nuggets are 3-0 when they out-rebound opponents. 0-2 when they don't. Now Gordon into the lane. Little fall away, and he's been making that shot, and he knocks another one in.
That little mid-range. I love his game the last few.
Nuggets warming up a bit. That's 5 straight points. Now Towns wants to go with Jokic if he can. Porter trying to fight through. And look at what I found. Barton ahead to Morris. Morris dribbling out of harm's way. Porter's got a good look for 2. That's way off. Jokic there. No, couldn't get it. Towns with the rebound. Baseball pass intercepted by Barton.
Monte in the corner by himself. Well, Monte Morris just in the corner by himself. The clock malfunction. They didn't change it or something, but boy. And Monte in the corner wide open.
Nuggets have had their way with Minnesota. They've won 11 straight. Their last loss, game 82, back in 2018. More about that later. Now, Morris is in the lane, throws up a tough shot, and he's going to get it back. He's got Porter, if he can see him. Monte baseline hits the 15-footer.
A little bit more under control on that second one, but good hustle to get the ball back.
Nuggets have their first lead at 10-9, and Chris Finch wants timeout. So the Denver Nuggets, who trailed 9-4, but Denver rallying with 6 in a row. 7:01 to go first quarter. Nuggets on top. To the third member of our broadcast team, she's Katie Wingy. Katie.
Well, Chris, you actually mentioned this early in this game, but the Denver Nuggets coming into tonight's game are 30th, dead last in the NBA when it comes to turning the ball over, averaging about 19 per game. On the other hand, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're forcing about 21 turnovers per game, and head coach Michael Malone before this one said it's going to come down to that.
When you have the ball, you have to make the simple play, make the early pass, the easy pass, and find the open man. Because if you find yourself in a crowd, get off it as quickly as possible and make them pay for shrinking the floor and collapsing as much as they are.
Denver got a taste of it in the preseason when they played the Timberwolves on October 8th. 23 turnovers for 36 points. Coach Malone added if the Nuggets try to over-dribble, if they try to play into tight spaces, Minnesota's going to get out and run and get easy points tonight, guys.
You know, Katie, it figures to be a defensive battle. The Nuggets have the third best defensive rating in the league, and the T-Wolves are fourth. As Morris's 15-footer rolls around and out, Jared Vanderbilt on the run. Russell missed it, and Porter the rebound. Rebounding will be a key tonight over to Gordon. Morris for three. Nails it. Monte Morris last night in the win over the Mavs, a team high plus 32. If you're into the plus-minus numbers. Oh, wow. So scoop inside, and the bucket is good by Jared Vanderbilt.
Well, Towns caught the basketball, took 2 steps, and then established a pivot foot. Will Barton said, how's that not traveling? And then the foul late. That's right after the travel. He kept it toe, but that was after 2 steps. I'm not sure you're allowed to take 2 steps and then establish a pivot foot.
P.J. Dozier has come in to replace Will Barton. That's for the Nuggets. Patrick Beverly, number 22, is on for Minnesota, and old friend Malik Beasley also in. Beasley now 24 years old in his 6th year. Played 3.5 years with Denver. And Vanderbilt at the line.
In a case like that, and what happens, you're waiting for the official to blow a whistle.
Yeah,
when he doesn't,
stop playing.
You stop playing for a second, then you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, really good point. Oh, Edwards is guarding Porter, and the pass thrown away. It's a 5-on-2. Beasley's first shot is on the way, no good. Towns. And Towns under pressure from Jokic and Porter. Now here comes the Joker. Snap to Porter. 2-pointer on the way. That's good. Well, Porter involved early at 9 of his 13 points last night in the first quarter. And he's got 4 so far here.
And again, the shot clock already at 8, so they are having clock issues here early in the first quarter. Porter down in that corner, and the way he is shot, not a 3, didn't run to the deep corner, but just getting him going and seeing the ball in the basket is going to be big for this road trip for Michael Porter Jr.
We are having some data issues, I'm told. So there are things that can appear a little odd tonight. Now Gordon with a little side stepper, got it back. Got to get out of the key or put it up. Gordon powers it up. No, Gordon make it Porter there. Out of trouble. Out to Morris. Dribble drive in the lane. Yes. So good persistence there.
Yeah, good hustle by Gordon and Porter both.
Well, the Nuggets back on top, 17-14. Patrick Beverly dealt twice in the offseason. A little Euro step by Edwards is good. Anthony Edwards, he scored between 19 and 29 points in all 4 games this season. Played all 72 last year, as did Nikola Jokic. 2 of the 11 players in the NBA who actually did that. Nice slip by Morris, and the dish by Nikola Jokic.
And that's because the Towns is too busy trying to rough up a Joker, and has his body sets kind of a double screen.
And inside, we'll see who they call that foul on. I think it was Morris.
Morris reached in. officials talk, and that's what it's going to be on. See, watch down. He just sitting there going, and Beverly tried to switch with Edwards. Either guy took the low guy, and he just boom laid up. You see, Towns, if the guy's not facing, you want that guy to back off a little bit so that maybe you can get in that pass. I think Towns right now trying to play rough guy on Joker.
Towns at the line. We were talking earlier about playing on no rest. With the last 3 seasons on no rest, the Nuggets have the best record in the league, 27-11.
And I don't think that Minnesota has played since Wednesday, so they should be well rested.
Aaron Gordon goes out. Facu Campasso is in along with Jeff Green. Green coming off a really nice night last night. 14 points, made 5 of 7 shots, 4 of 6 free throws.
And aggressive.
Now one more for Towns here. He's got it. So Towns with 9 points. He leads all scorers. Actually tied with Monte Morris, also has 9. Facu Campasso guarded by Patrick Beverly. That's worth the price of admission. You do 2 Verizon matchups tonight. Joker and Towns, Facu and Beverly. And the pass is deflected out of bounds.
We talked about this a little bit last night. Some of their turnovers, and they had 4 or 5 of them last night. Predetermining what you're going to do with the basketball, and the defense kind of mitigates that play.
T-Wolves' only loss was to the Pelicans here. They played them a double dip, and they lost the second game after winning easily in the first game. Porter into Jokic. Good spot. Fall away to beat the clock. No. Edwards has the rebound. Nuggets holding a 1-point lead. Low scoring first quarter so far. Towns being guarded by Green now. That might be to keep Jokic out of foul trouble. Or on a switch. Dozier, Edwards way out. That's no good. And the offensive rebound. Malik Beasley. And Beasley knocks it in.
And again, your forward down there not blocking out and just gives up an offensive rebound.
Beasley a career high 19 and a half a year ago. And they steal the ball from Michael Porter. Credit a block shot. Here comes Edwards. And Edwards lays it in.
And he jumped into Joker. He wanted to foul, but he jumped right into the joke. Finished it at the end of it. Beverly already making his presence felt here in Minnesota.
No timeout on the floor. Minnesota by 4.
College students with a valid .edu email address receive specially priced $10 seats for weeknight games this season, courtesy of Tornado. To tip off the partnership, Tornado is gifting 2,500 complimentary tickets to college students for the November 1st game versus Orlando. Visit Timberwolves.com/college night for details and to register today. Fans, it's time for tonight's side-by-side player matchup presented by CF Moto. Check out the video board to see tonight's featured matchup.
Wait, give me something that's...
And company that won this game. And that leads us to our Under Armour achievement. Kind of the motivator for the Denver Nuggets. Scott, losing that game, they came out gangbusters ever since.
Well, you see Minnesota has gone the other way. They got swept in that playoff series, I believe, to Houston that year, and really have struggled to gain any traction. I think they've been through 3 or 4 coaches in that time and really have struggled. So here we go. This mostly the second unit and Barton with it.
Dozier, 15-footer good.
Can this group generate some offense?
We'll see. P.J. Dozier. Once again, 11 straight wins against the T-Wolves. Beverly, good setup for Beasley, who's wide open around and out. Facu's got the rebound. Hustles it into the front court. Over to Dozier.
Oh, nice play.
Swing it. Jeff Green for 3.
Oh, rushed the shot a little bit, but what a good play that would have been.
Josh Okogie has come on. He started the first 3 games. Did not play the other night in the win over Milwaukee, and the layup is missed by Beasley. Got a little too close. Barton and Wilt Chamberlain couldn't have caught that. Too high.
I'm not sure the Flash could have caught that. Was hard, quick, and fast. Play before. We always hear me say that you hope he hit a shot once in a while, but just a nice little cut right there by Dozier. He knows the corner. Jeff, he just knocks that down. That would have been sweet.
Towns and Edwards go out. Naz Reid, a very capable backup center, is in there, and he'll battle with Jermichael Green. Beverly to the rack, and nobody picked him up.
It was a double screen. Beasley screened the center who had switched out, and Barton didn't switch or help.
Minnesota last year 29th in points given up. This year they are 6th, and Barton missed the layup. Playing at a fast pace. Okogie's on the run, tries Dozier, and Dozier with it. Oh, I thought they called a foul on Dozier, but the follow dunk is good.
A lot of spectators going on the shots. Oh, he should have shot that.
Barton, tough contested shot, and he knocks it in.
Had an open three, got into a little closer and hit a tougher shot like you mentioned.
Barton has been playing well. Only 2 players in the league averaging 16, 4, and 4 and shooting 50%. One of them is Ja Morant. One of them is Will Barton.
See Ja Morant on Monday.
We will. 27-23.
Not even close. We talked about this last night, right? Jermichael Green just comes in there late. Again, the cutter a little bit fast, taking off the dribble.
You always say it's the dribbler's fault, Scott, but I think Jermichael Green got to set the screen more sturdily.
Well, the only thing you do as a screen, you got to go in there as a screener. If a guy leaving there, you got to jump stop. And you're telling the official, I have stopped, right? He's still moving. The guy's already dribbling too soon, and you give up that offensive foul.
The final 40 seconds of the first quarter. Bad pass. Okogie got it back. And throws it up and in.
That's kind of an unlucky play. Good defense. It just goes in the wrong way.
I mentioned that Okogie did not play Wednesday night at Milwaukee as Barton is in the lane. Looked like someone may have hit his wrist. And Beverly's got it. 13 seconds to go. 6-point lead. Russell into the lane. Dish off. Got a good look for 3. That's good.
He's complaining about the no call down here, and he just kind of let his man go around him.
And Barton is fouled. Well, Russell commits the foul. Will be side out of bounds with 1 second remaining.
Penetrate inside to Barton chase, and then just too late to get out. Reed knocks down a 3.
Got a quick hitter here. Barton. And that's the end of the first quarter. A good one for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And after one, they lead at 32-23. You're watching Altitude Sports, your home for Denver Nuggets basketball all season long. Honda, proud partner of the Denver Nuggets. Adventure ready, fun ready, Colorado ready. Visit your local Colorado Honda dealers today. And by King Soopers, fresh for everyone. I'm Chris Marlowe with Scott Hastings and Katie Winge back at the Target Center. The Nuggets not on target in that first quarter, Scott Hastings. 10 of 26, only made 38.5%.
Yeah, and again, the second unit really struggled to do anything. -8, -10, -10, -5, and Barnes going to get caught with the travel.
So statistically, the T-Wolves getting the better of it. The Nuggets running now with Facu and Dozier, the Greens, and Will Barton. D'Angelo Russell still in at the point, and that's going to be a foul on Campasso for impeding the progress of Patrick Beverly. Beverly, a 3-time all-defensive player. And a good one. Dealt twice in the offseason. LA Clippers to Memphis with Rondo for Bledsoe, then to Memphis.
Oh, they're going to call this on Campasso also.
And Capasso questioning.
Beverly put his forearm, I was watching him, put his forearm right in his chest and just shoved him, and he seemed flexing looking at that arm. Wow.
Nuggets down by 9. Beasley knocks it in, down by 12 now.
Yeah, Barton went way over the top of the screen. Beasley just flattened out to the corner.
Beasley doing a good job fronting Jermichael Green. Now Dozier in the lane, lost the handle. Knocked away, great hustle by Jermichael Green, and Barton is fouled by Beverly.
And P.J. Dozier's hurt. He's in there holding his right kind of hip. So watch Barton, he's going to go way over the top. Beasley just flattens to that corner. That's what they teach you to do, especially if you're a shooter. Beasley kind of struggling to start the season, but we know what he's capable of. So just switching everything.
Yep, do a pretty good job of it.
Kind of a zone appearance right here.
Barton lets it go. Facu the rebound. Snap it under, intercepted. Good play by Beverly.
Oh. Come on. Right now, the more physical team is Minnesota.
Kogi, no, but he's fouled. Josh Kogi in his 4th year now. And he will head to the free throw line.
To the line for some shots, Josh Okogie.
And don't forget Colorado Rapids, playoff bound, looking for that second star over on their MLS jersey. ColoradoRapids.com/playoffs. Be a part of the Rapids playoff run.
The Nuggets at the moment struggling both on offense and defense. Minute and a half into the second quarter. And the free throw good, so it's a 14-point lead.
This is a heck of a run going on by them, isn't it?
Green got it. Good shot for his confidence to make that 10-footer.
Switching everything out, and you get a smaller guy, even on a 6'8" kind of dude.
And Green blocks it out of bounds. Now Torian Prince will come on. Traded from Cleveland in the offseason to Minnesota in the deal for Ricky Rubio and a second rounder in 2022. And it's intercepted. Barton's got it. Terrible pass.
He's waiting for somebody to run.
And that shot is blocked. Great hustle once again, Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, good hustle by Beverly, but bad awareness by PJ.
Nuggets 5 turnovers. It's cost them 4 points. They had 9 last night against the Mavs. And Beverly steals the ball from Green. Beverly's everywhere. And, oh, what a block. That was legal. That was a beauty. That comes up short. Nuggets trying to dig it out.
Right now, Minnesota just playing a lot more aggressive, a lot more physical, and Denver just kind of trying to stick you around. Here's that block. Russell thought he had it easy, and Barton just followed the hand. Still going up, but it's over that cylinder.
12-point advantage. Second teamers trying to hang on here. Barton with a Euro step, and the pass is out of bounds. Let's go over to Katie.
Well, guys, the point of emphasis that Coach Malone was pressing after that first quarter was offensive rebounding for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He thinks the Denver Nuggets right now are just standing outside watching. They got to go make contact. Scott, you've talked about the physicality. Denver's lacking that when it comes to finishing their defensive possessions so far in this game.
Absolutely, Katie, 100%. The more physical team is Minnesota, and a couple of times you've seen shot goes up. And, you know, listen, it's always an excuse. I know Bill says he ain't been on the road a long time. He goes, well, that's early in the season, back-to-back. No, they affect guys. And the key is you got to get by it these first 2 or 3 quarters. He did make a good point. Make it a fourth-quarter game and then come out and try to take it.
Patrick Beverley goes out. Do you have anybody in your era that was like a Patrick Beverley in terms of a defensive annoyance?
Muggsy Bogues was like that. He was about 5 foot. But boy, no one wanted him to guard you.
Inside ball knocked away for a moment, and the left-hand hook shot
is too big.
Is good. And the Nuggets take timeout. So Naz Reid and Malone nose to nose with the official Justin Van Dyne. Timeout. We'll be right back. Time now to take a look at our Ball Corporation Recycle Reel. Jeff Green's night versus the Mavs. He was good. 14 points on 5 of 7 shooting and 3 rebounds. And Scott Hasty, you were talking about how strong he was to the goal.
Yeah, pretty aggressive. And Dallas kind of feeling the effect of the late night also. Just absolutely tight. The bench really struggling here to start the game. But you see what they did against Dallas, bouncing back from that Utah game or that Dallas game. They were just outstanding.
Yeah, the Nuggets' bench has been really inconsistent so far. Malone has been trying to mix and match. 19-4 advantage for the T-Wolves. Been all them so far. A 14-point lead here. Nuggets now sifting their starters back in. Now Jokic against Reed. Tries to go around Reed, and he's fouled.
Foul on 11, Naz Reid.
Naz Reid played 1 season at LSU. He's 22 years old in his 3rd year. Was not drafted. Improved his numbers from his rookie year to last season. Points up.
Good looking athlete.
Even his 3-point percentage tonight. Now Facu slips it to Jokic. Jokic high arch, no. Nikola Jokic has only taken 3 shots in this game, and he's missed them all.
Yep. 2 of them late at the shot clock. Got to get him more involved.
Taurean Prince, pretty good 3-point shooter, missed that one. And Porter the rebound. Austin Rivers, a good game last night, plus 12.
Look who's checking in.
Jumper is off the heel. Porter's got it. Under to Jokic, nobody there. He missed it. He tips it in. Jokic grabbing his own rebound. He'll pick up a carom for that. Jokic now 1 of 5 shooting. McDaniels. Porter, 4 points, 8 rebounds so far. He's got a 15-footer, and he left it short. He's getting good looks, Scott. He's just not shooting with confidence. The alley-oop. McDaniels, Jaden McDaniels.
And you miss a shot on one end, you got to get down, find your man, get in transition.
Karl Anthony Towns set to check in when the ball is dead. Monte and Facu running in the backcourt. Barton getting the extended rest at the moment. Jokic against Naz Reid, spins by. And a turnover.
Yeah, Taurean Prince, I think, got in the kitchen, if you will. May have got a hand in his Bones Highlands coming in.
Bones got in late last night, Scott. Hit a couple of shots.
He's not afraid to stretch it a bit either. I thought he played good, had good action, creative guy, high energy. They need some energy tonight, and that's why he's in.
Could really use a spark here with 6.5 minutes to go until halftime. Porter closes out and forces a travel on Taurean Prince. Now Aaron Gordon is going to return. He's going to replace Austin Rivers. Rivers played 4 minutes, did not score. Aaron Gordon comes back. He had 6 points early in his 8 minutes. Nuggets got to get going with this group right here. I'm not sure this group has ever been on the floor together so far. Jokic off the glass.
Ran into Towns. He's saying Towns put that big hip on him.
Bones way out.
But no one else on the glass except Joker.
Jordan McLaughlin is in, wearing number 6. 25-year-old in his 3rd year. Edwards. And Towns picks up the offensive rebound. Edwards going to try it again. He's not a gifted three-point shooter as of yet. 36%, which is a little bit better than average in the NBA these days. Jokic going to take his first 3 of the night? No. And dump it under to Porter, who puts it away. Nice dish by Nikola Jokic, trying to get going here. Towns. And Jokic has the steal. He's got Gordon ahead. Give it to Bones. And the pass to Gordon. He fumbled it. Morris for 3.
Boy, Gordon had a layup, and I think the pass just surprised him.
See if Edwards takes another 3 here. He does. That's off the mark. Jokic another rebound. That's his 4th. Porter has 9 boards. 23-22 is the rebounding story. Jokic for 3. That's way short. And timeout called by Chris Finch. No timeout on the floor. Just over 4.5 minutes to go till halftime. Minnesota up by 12.
Wolves late in this second quarter. We mentioned at the beginning of this game that Coach Malone had talked pregame about turnovers being the deciding factor. And so far, the Denver Nuggets have some things they need to clean up in that regard. 9 turnovers already in this game. They've given up 11 points off of those turnovers. And Coach Malone, in an earlier huddle in the second quarter, said the Minnesota Timberwolves are just being the aggressors. They are more physical. They have us on our heels. We need to flip that switch. And for Coach Malone, it wasn't even talking about making shots or missing shots. It was the Denver Nuggets mentality going into this game. So he wants them to be a little bit tougher, and he wants them to take care of the ball much better here as we move forward in this one. Chris and Scott.
Katie, the bench numbers are stark. 19-4. The Nuggets bench has been outscored tonight. And they just can't survive when that happens. Now Towns going to try Jokic. Stumbles into the lane.
He went back baseline, dropped an elbow into the chest, and it spun back the other way. Fans here don't like it. You can see just when he turns into the baseline, he's going to throw a little bow to see if Joker puts a little acting into it right there. Boom. They acted just a little bit.
First foul on Towns. Morris and Bones at the guards. Porter Jr., Jokic, and Gordon. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Nikola Jokic. First foul on Joker. Edwards intercepted by Porter. Got to get someone hot here. Porter would be the likely candidate.
They missed Joker.
The entry pass was quick, and Jokic will shoot 2, I think.
Yeah, they finally got it down into him. They missed him late. He's talking to Justin Van Dyne. Why was the offensive foul? Van Dyne pointed down to the other end. He said, they called one on him. I got to call one on you.
Now, Nikola Jokic is at the line. He makes the first.
Back in for your Wolves, Jared.
Now Jared Vanderbilt replacing Jaden McDaniels. Let's take a look at the Ball Corporation future is in your hands. The future is in your hands, of course, presented by Ball. Speaking of the ball, Gordon's got it. Now Jokic. Jokic muscling. Powered up, lost it. And a good hustle by McLaughlin. Bones Highland knocks it in.
Good pull-up right there. Got to get him aggressive. Got to get somebody. He's in the wall. Somebody aggressive.
Edwards again. And it rolls off. Jokic has it. Give it to Bones. Alley-oop to Gordon. That's playmaking, folks. Bones.
The kind of game you might be able to start to build that resume for a young Bones Highland.
Well, Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, this could be an offensive foul. Yeah, that's just an elbow right there by Beasley. Get out. You gave up a fast break kind of run and a lob and a little payback to you. Good job by Bones Highland, as you said, starting to maybe build a little resume of, okay, it's time.
Bones being guarded by the former Nugget, Malik Beasley. Jokic 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists so far here in the first half. Jokic, the 3.
Short. That's on Vanderbilt.
Porter mixing it up inside.
You see Joker just, them shots are a little bit short, using them legs a little tired.
For more on Bones, let's go over to Katie.
You guys have mentioned what he brings coming off the bench, and given the bench discrepancy so far in this game, the Nuggets could use it. Coach Malone talked earlier this week saying one thing you got to love about Busy Bones is he's going to come in and bring some life. He's shown every time he gets a chance he can put the ball in the basket. Any minutes he's going to get is going to help his development here.
He's looked good whenever he's being in. With a dunk.
I'm not sure why they switched out. Monty said he has Edwards, and then Edwards just goes right around him. Got to stop penetration off the dribble.
Edwards has 8. Towns has 9. Naz Reid had 7 off the bench. Long range, yes, 3 is good.
He put a little more umph in that shot too, didn't he?
He did. Nikola Jokic 44% from 3 coming into tonight. The Nuggets cut the T-Wolves lead to 8. Edwards. Gordon on him now. Missed it. That's good rebound. And Bones commits the foul. Barton is going to return now and replace Monte Morris. Barton, a difficult first 12 minutes. Shot 107, did not make the 3, 2 points. Need him to get going. He's trying to close it up before halftime. Minute 20 remaining. 3 seconds. Beasley. Nope. Long rebound. Edwards glides in. Hey, missed the layup. Jokic pulls down the rebound. Outlet to Porter. Gonna stop and pop. You betcha. Missed it long. Boy, you just think that's going in, and it's not.
Someday. Till you checking the game late, you can't sit there and watch. And that time, Gordon Barton got on that weak side just watching that rebound. Can't give him too many offensive opportunities.
Porter just 25% from three so far this season. And the pass thrown away. Gordon's got it. Jokic right around Beasley, hops into the lane and hits. Nikola Jokic doing Nikola Jokic type things.
He thought he got fouled as he drove, kind of had an arm around the waist.
He's got 10 points.
Good.
Getting a chance here. Nuggets have cut the lead to 6. Can they get a stop here? Beasley on the run. Nope. Tapped out. Bones has it. 3-on-1. Bones bounce pass. How about that? A bounce pass on the fast break.
They can get back.
Edwards coming in. He misses another layup. Towns lost it. And now Jokic and Towns are going to get a double foul here, I think. They were locked up.
Towns, as the guy sitting next to me says, phony tough guy, but I won't say it out loud, loses the ball, and you see he just grabs Joker, and so Joker kind of grabs back. Just a while ago, you can't get the rebound, you tip it out, and watch this fundamental pass.
Oh, it's a beauty.
For as flamboyant as we know the Bones is going to be in his career, sometimes take the simple, right? Really good.
Seconds to go. Bones, long range. Oh, at the horn. And I think they'll take a look at this one.
They called it no good. Kevin Cutler said no good, but they will look at it. Does it leave his hands? Ooh, close.
All right, ruling, no basket. Ruling on the floor is no basket. Ruling on the floor is no basket.
The ruling on the floor is no basket. They're going to take a look at it, however. And when we come back, we'll be able to tell you exactly whether it was good or was not good. So we're at halftime. Minnesota leading the Nuggets 47-43. When we come back, Vic Lombardi, Bill Hansley, Chris Dempsey in the studio for the halftime report. Now let's get you back to the arena in the powerful 2021 Toyota 4Runner. It's available now at your Front Range Toyota stores. Back inside the Target Center, getting ready for the third quarter, but right now it's time to find out what the coaches talked about during halftime. Let's go over to Katie Winge, standing by with Nuggets assistant Popeye Jones. Katie.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. They were up by as many as 14 points. You went on that 14-4 run to end the second quarter. What changed that led to that?
I think we got a little bit more aggressive, especially defensively. We took care of the ball. I thought early we turned it over. We started figuring out, how to get some points, how to score. But we got to come out and we got to start this third quarter, and we got to punch them in the mouth first.
You mentioned the turnovers. Minnesota forces the most turnovers in the entire NBA. How do you make it easier on yourself here in the second?
Well, you just, we try to tell our guys before the game, we got to beat them with the pass. They're pretty aggressive. They're trapping things. They're clogging lanes. Don't try to play in traffic. Get off the ball when you see two guys, and then you got to make them pay by making open shots.
All right, we'll look for that in the second half. Appreciate the time, Popeye.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. First possession for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic misses a long three. Nuggets now 2 of 18.
Weak side had a rebound right there as long as it came out.
Russell, tough contested shot, and he knocks it in.
Got to be active. You heard Popeye talking about it. Got more aggressive and more energy and put a word in their bones. I thought he was big.
He was plus 10. Jokic tries another three. That's off right.
And again, the weak side is already just automatically fading out. If they stay there or go into the rim, they might have rebounds.
Towns covered up by Porter for a moment. Towns trying to bang his way in there. Good pass into Vanderbilt, who missed the layup.
Wow. Oh, he's standing. Well, they got it to him late. Coaches are right there.
Ray Acosta on the call there.
The coaches, Cody Wise and myself, are right there pointing that one out, weren't we?
So a 6-point advantage. Nuggets did outscore Minnesota in the second quarter, 20-15. As we mentioned, two good defensive teams. Third and fourth best in the NBA in the early going. And we've got a holding foul. They call it on Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt picks up his third foul. McDaniels also has 3. Nobody for Denver with more than 2. Into Jokic. Nice drop off. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by the T-Wolves.
Not sure Gordon was ready for that. Great pass by Monte. Good cut by Monte. Good pass by Joker. And then I think Gordon had shocked him that Monte found it.
6 on the shot clock. Into Jokic. Going to take a long 3. He does. Way out.
See, and that's
Gordon. And he tries to put it up, and he's fouled. That's going to be another foul on Vanderbilt. That'll be 4.
Keep the ball here, kind of get some stops down the other end, but really have come out and kind of stand in that energy, not back in it. Joker right there. Gordon goes after it. Good on him. And then you see just the easy foul by Russell.
Well, Aaron Gordon is at the free throw line. Made 2 earlier. Third free throw is good. He's faced Minnesota 14 times in his career, 13 for Orlando. As a team, his team 10-4. Well, a couple for Gordon there. He joins Nikola Jokic with 10 points. Low scoring ball game, kind of a grinded out physical game, and the layup is good by D'Angelo Russell. Now 25 years old. Remember, he came into the league as the 2nd overall pick in 2015 with the Lakers. Into Jokic. A layup is good. Or is it? They're going to wave it off.
Oh, they're going to say it was before. Well, in the old days of continuation in the NBA, that would have been an and 1. Anymore, don't get that as much as you used to.
Nope.
Sometimes it was silly.
Jokic going to try it again, and it's over the outstretched hands of Vanderbilt.
And see, and I think I would play a lot of pick and rolls if Towns is going to stretch it out that far and just tell, oh, that's a traveler. Joker just roll.
McDaniels for 3. Too long. Right back to McDaniels, and it's stripped off his knee out of bounds. I think Jokic got his hand in.
Barton challenged that shot. He was flying. Ball came right back to him.
Well, the Nuggets have pulled to within 4.
Pick and roll again.
Morris around the horn. Gordon going to take a 3. Towns the rebound.
Them were, what is it, 2 for 21.
Edwards long range. And Jokic a strong rebound, and that's going to be another foul on Vanderbilt. Especially his 4th.
Yeah, Towns getting upset at Russell. He had posted up Gordon. He wanted the ball to go inside. Now he's got to make it some faces.
Think he's got a point?
Yeah. As well as he scores inside, especially a smaller guy.
Jokic going to try another 3. That's good. So Joker lights one up from the perimeter. 2 for 7 now out there. He's got 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Towns 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Inside Towns, no. Weak side rebound available. McDaniels. And Towns powers it up. $53-50 now. And I think this is going on Porter.
Yeah, McDaniels is in his chest. They say he grabbed his and pulled him.
Jokic lobbing with Kevin Cutler. It's not going to work.
You see, watch the grab and the pull on the jersey. Easy call to make.
Stolen. Morris has it. Going home. Yes. Monte Morris. And the Nuggets are within 1. Nobody guarding McDaniels. Vanderbilt blocked by Jokic. Down goes Vando. Nuggets could get the lead right here. Morris for the lead. Nope.
Oh, Bart. Will went for the steal, didn't get it, and when he did, just kind of opened the middle of the lane open.
That was an interesting choice by Nikola Jokic on that fast break. He's got Morris to the left. He's got Porter, who has not been shooting well, but you need his shooting on the right. And the Nuggets come up empty. Now, Anthony Edwards is an excellent free throw shooter, 85.5%. And Edwards gets 2. A 3-point lead.
They didn't get any offense. It's either Monte or Porter on that far side. They tried to call play. Neither one got into it.
All right, we're going to step aside for a moment. 7:21 to go, third quarter. Tight action. T-Wolves by 3. Denver Nuggets basketball on Altitude Sports is presented by Under Armour. We've got a battle going here at the Target Center. Neither team really on target. It's been a defensive battle all the way. 55-52. I'm Chris Marlowe with Scott Hastings, Katie Wingy. The Nuggets are 3 of 23 from 3. Minnesota 5 of 21. So if one of the teams can start hitting threes, that could create some distance.
Let's hope they're not wearing green.
Now Barton. Barton with 4 points so far tonight. And he throws it away.
Well, you dribble, and then kind of get yourself in trouble and don't have nowhere to go.
Kogi got everything he wanted out of that except for the ball to go in.
The Joker with 10 points.
15 and 10.
You see that right there? You've got Kogi runs down. He's guarding Joker in the post. That's where you have to get him the basketball. Here comes Patrick Beverly.
Joker's 5th double-double so far this season. Now Beverly in and Russell out. I almost think they're better with Beverly in and Russell out. Russell's really good. He scores.
Especially tonight, yeah.
Barton, he's due. He knocks one in. Willie B from distance, and the Nuggets have tied it up.
And he's the kind of guy that maybe this group out here can get hot.
Yeah, there's room for a number of the Nuggets to get hot. Towns lets it go, and hits right back. Well, Towns talking to himself, I think.
Let's make sure the crowd sees him.
Maybe.
Missed Joker again. Towns took baseline. Joker's right there at that mid-roll kind of spot that we always talk about. He was just turning around, handed off to him to play earlier, but a little drop-off bounce pass. Joker has about a 7-footer.
3-point shooting numbers, as we detailed, have been abysmal in the quarter. Porter missed it. He puts it up again. Well, they're going to call goaltending.
No, here's what they're going to call. They're one of those, let's wait and see if the ball goes in the basket. If it doesn't, we'll call a foul, because it wouldn't normally be a foul. Instead of saying if it's a foul, it's a foul, call it. They wait to see whether it goes in or out. So Porter, who missed that layup, will now have to get free.
I think Vince was saying hand on the ball.
Well, right here, that's a foul. They didn't call it, so he's waiting to see if it goes in. It doesn't go in, so now he calls it. And to me, I don't care what the officials say. That's a bad choice. That's not good. Now Porter did get the rebound. Was going to put it back in. Instead goes 1 or 2 for the free throws.
Porter's got 7 points. All 10 rebounds coming in the first half. And Ray Acosta adding with the treble. Well, Towns, you get the feeling that Towns, maybe it's just against Jokic, but he's like trying so hard.
Well, there's this emotion to it that I'm not sure about it.
Yeah.
Good player.
Really good player. Gordon trying to dribble out of trouble. 7 to shoot. Gordon dumping under. Porter's got it. Jokic after it. Looking for a cutter. Jokic.
Scrambled right here.
7 as Barton over the clock. 5 to shoot. Barton dribble drive all the way. And he's fouled.
That right there was as discombobulated of a half-court set you could see, and yet they just kept playing through it, and then finally get Barton to the free throw line.
Keep trying hard.
I mean, that was crazy. Get the foul right there. McDaniels, that's going to be 4 or 5 on him.
McDaniels, his 4th. Barton just 4 of 7 so far this season, now 5 of 8. Barton is a very good clutch free throw shooter. We've seen that throughout his career.
It's an easy call to make. You see the arm. He's straight up, and McDaniels brings that arm down for the foul.
So McDaniels goes out. Torian Prince comes in. McDaniels 1 for 6 tonight. Hey, Nuggets fans, join the judgment-free zone at one of the 24 Planet Fitness locations in Colorado. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Tied at 58. We play here in the 3rd quarter. 2 outstanding defenses. Now, corner 3 by Beasley is good.
And again, Barton didn't follow Beasley, and instead ran right into the screen and gave Beasley a free shot.
Blake Beasley off the bench tonight with 6 points. Barton to Jokic. And Jokic tried to tip it up and in.
He's going to make that layup. He's there. He kind of got a little bit too juicy with it with the finger roll and just slipped out.
Jokic 6 of 16 shooting tonight. That's very unusual. Jokic coming into tonight shooting 66% from the field. One of the best in the NBA. Oh, what a block by Gordon. Beasley steps back in bounds. He's got it. Slide it to baseline. That's no good. And Jokic has the rebound. Prince with a miss. Morris for 3.
Joker down the middle. Tough decision sometimes on the transition.
Towns. Euro step. And Jokic pulls it down. Towns. He's only taking 8 shots. He's made 4. Barton's in the lane. And 2 more free throws. So the Nuggets still attacking.
If you can take that right hand from Towns away on that drive and then all of a sudden slide over. Good help right here by Gordon. I think that surprised Towns.
I was surprised.
You see right here, you cut the right hand off. He has got to go back left, and he really doesn't have a left hand.
Well, Barton, free throw, no good. And now Bones Highland comes in replacing Monte Morris. There's Bones.
And we talked about building a little bit of a resume. Two good defensive teams. You see where they're ranking right now. So sometimes against a good defensive team, put a guy that don't know no better. let a young guy go in there and just plays hard and has a lot of energy.
Michael Malone said tonight at the press conference, we were 11th in defense last year. We want to be a top 5 defensive team this year. And maybe they can be. 4:12 to play. It's 61-59 Minnesota. Here we go again. Towns and Jokic. They're battling. And Jokic pulls the chair. Dozier. Alley-oop to Gordon. Air Gordon flying here in Minnie. And the Nuggets tie it up once again at 61. Where they're really letting Towns and Jokic go at it. Now Beverly back to Beasley. Shouldn't have left him. Why did they leave him?
Well, you got the young fellas challenging Beverly at the 3. That one you want to maybe fake at or go slow to.
KYP, know your personnel. Beverly is a pretty good three-point shooter, but not in the class, I don't think. As Bones knocks one in from the corner.
And how about Joker with that hook pass to the corner?
64 all.
Don't make himself a favorite if he's not careful.
15 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists for Jokic. Barton with a good cover-up. Towns lets it go. It's off the mark, and Dozier goes and gets it. Nuggets can get the lead right here. A tie ball game. Jokic looking to set up Barton. He's got a good screen. Jokic, long range. Yes, Troika! For the Serbian superstar, Nikola Jokic, and the Nuggets have finally done it. They are on top, 67-64.
Hey, you pull the chair on one end, guy stumbles, you get some help to come take it, and then on a fast break, throw it up for a hammer. Love the big hammer. Nuggets up.
It's up by 3 here in Minnesota. Obviously, it is the day before Halloween, so things getting a little spooky. Head coach Michael Malone said this Nuggets team hasn't even played their best basketball yet. With that in mind, let's head to our Toyota tweets of the game. Aaron Gordon already has 12 points in this one. A big dunk from him in that last series. He set the tone early in this one. The intimidation factor here. The Denver Nuggets tweeted out this photo of AG here saying spooky season. Of course, he's wearing the mask, Jason mask from Friday the 13th. He set the tone for this game here. Coming in all business, dressing up. Chris and Scott, did you know that was AG #1 and #2? What is your best or favorite Halloween costume that you've ever dressed up as?
I did a Jason mask with motorcycle chaps and a leather coat.
Oh, Jokic threw it away there. Katie, my favorite costume, you can guess. Arr. And Naz Reid knocks in the 3.
The NBA, undrafted centers that come in here and in transition hit pull-up threes.
67 all. Play late here in the 3rd. Percentages coming up a little bit. Couldn't be any worse. Now, Jokic. 5 to shoot. Jokic's gonna spin. Come underneath, and he drops it home. He's so crafty. Now, Jokic now with 20 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 blocked shots. Beasley turns the corner. Bones got in his way, but Beasley knocks it in anyway.
I'm not sure why PJ, he fought over the screen and then he just left the screen. Joker thought he was coming back, came out late.
Malik Beasley scoring well. He's got 15.
The Joker on Beverly.
Bench is getting pounded, but the Nuggets hanging in anyway. Jokic has it. Going to work. Shot is blocked. Jokic has it.
Oh my God, he got hit in the face.
And Dozier with the foul.
Michael Malone just went to the official and said he got hit in the face. The official said it was after he shot it. Gets the rebound, not get the finger on it, and watch right there. I mean, just hits him right in the face. But he said, but it was after he shot it. I've never heard that before. That's what Michael Malone is still saying it. Well, that's still a foul.
1 point lead for the T-Wolves. Beasley's got the hot hand. Now Russell knocks in the three.
Look really super small. 4 guards and Joker, and the 4 guards defensively aren't getting it done. You would think you could shut the three-point line down with guards out there. Michael Green down here.
Well, the Nuggets with a turnover there. Jokic to the bench, 20, 15, 6, and 3. Final 10 seconds of the third. A stop would be nice. Contested, and a good defensive play there by the Denver Nuggets. And Beverly upset. When isn't he? All right, we're through 3. Minnesota by 4. You're watching Altitude Sports, your home for Nuggets basketball. That was Money Moves presented by Western Union, moving money for better. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Katie Winge. Nuggets battling here on the road in Minnesota. And Beverly's in the lane and he scores it. And he yells at the ref, and one. That third quarter. Each team scoring 26. Now 8 to shoot. Bones. Give it to JaMychal Green. Mid-range. Got it. Now the assist to Bones. JaMychal Green with the
In this group
bucket.
Right here, Bones keep playing soft, but Porter, Green, and Rivers, I really think offensively need to do something here.
And that's going to be a foul on Green with the reach. It's a tough cover for Green, the guard on the perimeter.
It's a tough cover for a lot of guards.
Well, Minnesota's got it. Hey, come in and see the folks at Land Rover Denver, Colorado's premier Land Rover destination for your luxury or off-road needs. That's just too easy. Rivers got on the hip and he never got off. 77-71. Nuggets bench has to respond tonight. Porter in the lane, dump it under to Green, and he puts it away with authority. Good pass by Michael Porter.
Yeah, good pass. Keep fighting, stay in touch.
The goal would be, as Beasley knocks in another one, and the Nuggets not high enough on the screen there.
It's either Austin Rivers running into the screen or JaMychal Green not being aware of that curl around. Beasley come up, finding his stroke tonight. Well, great game going on here. Don't forget to download the PointsBet app. If code Nuggets 2K, you get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. You see the over and under was 219.5. If it gets to that 219.5, it'll be a crazy 10 minutes and 24 seconds.
Nuggets entered this game as a 2-point underdog tonight. And right now Minnesota leading by 7.
And they had it tied up not long ago.
67-67 the last time. And that's going to be another screening foul on JaMychal Green. Third foul on Green. Second of the screening variety.
This second unit, still early in the season, but boy, just been some rough outings for them.
Russell, air ball, OB, Nuggets basketball.
And the difference of now the big on that screen coming over there and kind of making a presence.
The benches tonight 36-13 in favor of Minnesota. Rivers, big shot there.
Big shot.
If this group could keep it to within 5,
take the lead,
and then get the starters back in, could do better than that. Now that pass is thrown out of bounds, and Beverly throws it into the VIPs, and then is crying to Russell.
And I tell you what
are you doing?
Bones slipped. The slip guy, the big, he stayed with the big. Russell was kind of open, but he didn't move anywhere.
80-76. Nuggets hanging in. Facu out to Porter. Porter, tough 3. Green there, and that's going to be a foul. Beverly hacking. Beverly and JaMychal Green, of course, know each other from Clipper days, I believe.
Yep.
Now Anthony Edwards will come back in. And out goes Russell. Well, Beverly run the point now. Edwards is going to guard Bones Highland. Bones, the only player in positive territory of the subs. Bones 4 to shoot. Bones dribble drive, steps back, left it short.
Tough. Lost the ball, and I step back. It's going to be a good shot, but on a step back, it looked like he lost the ball a little bit.
Now Edwards is on the move. Blocked. Got a wide open look for Beverly. And Beverly knocks it in. Well, if you give him that much time.
The Bones thought JaMychal was going. JaMychal was just going to stay in front of Green, not let him get to the basket.
7-point lead now for Minnesota. Rivers. Facu for 3. Got it! 1, 2, 3. Para Facu. And the Nuggets back to within 4. Much needed there.
I tell you what, for a back-to-back game night, this is an entertaining game.
Got a different feel to it than last night. Edwards inside.
Well, that's an offense.
Anthony Edwards with his 12th point. Yep. He's put together at 6'5", 230. Porter, little push off, and he misses the bank shot. Porter struggling tonight. 3 of 12 from the field. 0 for 4 from 3. Edwards. And that's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, put the hand in the chest and then extended it. Would have been good when University of Minnesota won their game this afternoon. Had a good stiff arm right there. Watch that left arm, and then just when it extends a little bit, the officials will call that.
All right, here we go, folks. 7.5 minutes to go. The Nuggets regulars basically are back in. So it's 4 starters and Bones. See if the Nuggets can get something going here. Porter out of the game.
That mid-roll.
Jokic inside, up and under, got it. No, Jokic, if they're going to switch, you pointed that out, Scott. You just got to get the ball to Jokic as quickly as you can.
Got to be able to get him down there. They're going to hedge out hard with Towns getting Joker rolling.
85-81 our score. Taurean Prince, that's no good. Morris has it. Morris is on the run all the way. Put it up, no. And a foul.
Joker, we mentioned, he's open right in that little mid-roll right there. He's open right there. Waits just a second. Head fake, up, fake again. And Reed got a piece of a shot a while ago. Joker remembered that, showed it to him that time, and stepped through.
Morris with 11 points, one of 4 Nuggets in double figures as the free throw is no good. Our Verizon matchup tonight, Nikola Jokic and Karl Anthony Towns. You see the numbers there.
Not an efficient shooting night for Joker, but he's working. And they came into this game with the thought that they're going to pound on him. And they have pounded on Nikola Jokic.
One more for Morris here. He gets it. He'll make it 85-82 as the Nuggets playing catch up here in the 4th quarter. 6:50 to play. Nuggets trying to go back to back. Oh, what a shot. Naz Reid.
Monte nearly got the ball, and Reid was going to travel or go out of bounds. He just tried to roll it up and went in.
Did a nice job of it, didn't he? Now Jokic with it. Guarded by Reed, spots Bones. Bones passed it up. Barton for 3.
Those are those ones you got to make. Kind of kept moving around to get that Knicks better shot.
Nuggets 8 of 31 from 3 tonight. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now Reed looks for Edwards. It's off his hand, out of bounds. Nuggets basketball.
Edwards surprised Will Barton on that cut. Watch this. He nearly gets it. That's just many years outside, spinning balls onto the backboard. Knows how to do it.
That was nicely done. Reed guarding Jokic. Towns looking to help. Jokic to Gordon. Gordon a little fall away. Off the mark. Jokic has it. Bones for 3. No good.
Rushed it a little bit. Rushed it just a little.
Michael Porter Jr. will be coming back into the game when the ball is dead. Stolen, bad pass. It's 3-on-2. Run it. 3 from the corner. Yes.
And that time, a little more set, right? Didn't rush it. A little anxious on that time before, and you're going to get some of those moments because he's such a youngster. Playing, let's be honest, he's playing in his real first game.
Bones, Highland, 8 points and a clutch 3 there. We've got 5:21 to go. The Nuggets within 2. Stay tuned. Holman Automotive drive of the game. Good fast break earlier as the Nuggets knock it away, and there they go. Dozier with a nice pass to Air Gordon.
Just thrown up high where the Gordon can go up and get it. That's your Holman drive of the game.
Bones Highland with the corner 3. It's 87-85.
And we talked about how he took his time on that. Here's another thing we aren't talking about. He's a young guy. He just missed one from the exact same spot and yet wasn't intimidated enough not to run to that same spot and shoot it again.
For Bones, a career high 8 points. He's replaced by Porter. Now Towns. And Morris goes and gets it. Nuggets could tie or take the lead this time down. Boy, McDaniels is way off of Porter in the corner. Could they get it to him? Could he splash one from that left corner?
Russell. Grab Joker, kind of spun him out, going around that screen.
3 on Russell. 3rd team foul. Burke Simpson reminds you that when the game is on the line, call 303-790-2525. Burke Simpson, good lawyers, changing lives. 6 to shoot. Gordon for 3. Nope, came up short.
Good look.
87-85. Minnie. Edwards for 3. And Jokic gobbles up another rebound. That's 18. A new season high. 22.6 rebounds, 3 steals. Nuggets need a hoop this time down.
Good screen.
Monte Morris to Jokic, 16-footer. Good! And Nikola Jokic ties it up for Denver. Nuggets have beaten the T-Wolves 11 straight times. Can they make it 12? Got to keep pushing here. 4 minutes to go. Russell, oh, they leave him alone, and he knocks it in.
Monte just kind of, he didn't want to go to the top. He went over to Towns and thought Gordon would slide over.
89-87. Good shot by Russell, who's got 14. 5 T-Wolves and double 4 Nuggets. Hand off Morris, 2-man game. 7 to shoot. Morris has got a lane, and he puts it up and in. Oh, Monte Morris with a clutch drive there.
And Chris Finch is all over Russell on that effort defensively. Just plays up top. He kind of gets beat on the handoff up top. And when he goes, Russell just kind of gives up. Look, I mean, not even really there. And Chris Finch just lit into it when he called that timeout.
Monte Morris has 14 points in 27 minutes. He's made 6 of 12 shots. Hey, let's take a look at the All Corporation Future is in Your Hands. Our next 3 telecasts. We got 2 at Memphis coming up, a day in between, and then a Saturday matinee versus Houston, where they will debut the New City Edition jersey.
We're doing this broadcast today a little bit different than we ever done. So I'm gonna do this live on air, and I don't think you're supposed to because I don't remember.
Yeah.
What were those big chicken legs, barbecue Scott Bay back in the truck that we used to always? Smoking hot legs. I'm gonna take Marlo to Memphis at the Pig to get some smoking hot legs.
I'm with you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll even buy if you take me.
They're like wings, except they're the full-size drumstick.
Wow.
They're outstanding.
All right. So the crowd here at the Target Center, energized. They've seen a good game. We're tied at 89. 3:30 to go. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Katie Winge. You see the timeout situation. Denver with 3, Minnie with 2. Nuggets 3 fouls to give. Contested shot around and out for Beasley. He finally missed one.
Yeah, good job, Monte, kind of rolling back into that to kind of contest from the side.
Nuggets could take the lead right here. Jokic sitting on 24, 18 and 6.
Ball.
Morris, long range 3. That's off the heel. Towns goes and gets it. Karl Anthony Towns, 14.7 rebounds, make it 8 rebounds now, 3 assists. Now Edwards out to Towns. He's going to take the 3. Off the mark. And Porter has his 12th rebound.
Second possession to take the lead here late. 2:34 to go.
Could you post Jokic up here? 2-man game with Morris. Out to Porter. Porter's covered pretty well there. Down the horn. Porter fumbles it. 3 to shoot. Porter puts up a prayer as a shot clock running down. Now Russell's on the move. Puts it up. No. Scramble for the rebound. Joker's got it. It's 3 on 2. Jokic to Morris. And he scores! Monte Morris, the assist from Jokic. Someone's got to cover up D'Angelo Russell. 91-89 Nuggets. Beasley's got it. Beasley gets Gordon, and Gordon was solid defense.
But he was scrambling. Two bodies down on the floor on that layup by Morris.
The Nuggets are already pushing Aaron Gordon for an all-defense team. He's been outstanding. Now into Jokic. Nuggets by 2. Jokic against Towns. Sombor shuffle, high arch, no, but a foul.
Gotta give him space. Towns, the official said he did. Towns not even arguing, and he is an arguing cat. You know it's the Sombor shuffle. Joker was way short on it.
And Jokic came down hard, and he'll head to the free throw line.
But I mean, he did. Now I will say this: when Joker shot a shot a while ago, that little free throw line and made it. Told the official he's running into me. Here's that Monty Morris. Watch it. Monty goes down. Gordon kind of trips over him, and they scrambled on the other end.
Jokic free throw circles the globe and goes in. Oh, another one coming. Jokic 2 of 3 tonight. Nuggets overall 11 of 15. He's got 2. 26 and 19 for the Joker, and the Nuggets have a 4-point lead. Can they get a stop this time down? 1:15 to play. McDaniels for 3. No good. Rebound on the weak side. Aaron Gordon.
Still want to get a basket, get a good shot.
Nuggets running through Jokic. Morris has been excellent. Morris turns the corner. Give it to Jokic. Porter for 3. Batted out. They should run clock. Morris knows it, and he brings it back out.
Beasley's on Joker.
Now Jokic 7 to shoot. Jokic into the lane. Turns baseline. Threw it away.
He's waiting for Gordon.
Edwards. Got to foul him, don't you? No, he puts it up and in.
Had a nice shot in the corner. You make it, it's over.
30 seconds to play. Nuggets nursing a 2-point lead. Crowd chanting defense. They're starting to stand.
Joker likes to eat time, and then they kind of get themselves in a pinch.
10 to shoot. It's going to be Morris and Joker. 6 to shoot. Jokic into the lane. Trying to get by Towns. They steal the ball. 6 seconds remaining. And the missed layup is no good.
Wow.
And the Nuggets have survived Minneapolis. A crazy, wild finish. Wow. How did they do it?
The Joker gets in there. They're going to let him play. Towns gets a hand in. And now they're running. Edwards is almost going to shoot it. Russell kicks it in.
Fabulous play by Barton.
And then right there, Edwards didn't want to challenge Joker. Great block there. But then that Edwards, Joker because he was there, and they somehow win it.
The Nuggets have now beaten the Minnesota Timberwolves 12 straight times. A glorious Halloween weekend for Nikola Jokic and company. They get back-to-back wins. The Nuggets improved to 4-2 overall, 2-1 on the road. And the T-Wolves dropped to 3-2. What a comeback victory, down by as many as 14 in the game. And somehow they find a way to pull it out.
Well, and right to our left, he's on the radio interview. Bones Highland in his real first action, I thought was absolutely key, bringing the energy in a low-scoring game for this team.
So a disappointed crowd here at the Target Center. Right now, let's go out to Katie.
Nikola, a huge win for you guys on the road. Second night of a back-to-back. The way that it ended, though, take me through your emotions while all that was playing out.
I mean, to be honest, it was a sloppy game. Of course, we landed 3 in the morning. Actually, 3:30. We were in the bed at 4:30. So it was a really we didn't have energy. It was really tough to play. But we figured it out. You know, I think we again held them under 100 points. That's a good thing. Last couple plays were really bad, you know, but still made a winning play. He get back, he blocked the shot. Then he got the rebound, so he made a winning play, and we need to be better. But you know, it's a long season. It's a back-to-back. We land. Those all can be excuses, but it's part of the NBA, you know.
What does it say about this team to battle through that type of adversity down the stretch, in the clutch, stepping up, making big plays, and then, like you said, turning the ball over but getting back and getting a block afterwards? I
mean, we had two turnovers in a row. I had a third turnover, you know, but it was. It's part of the basketball, you know. It's part of the game. I'm gonna try to be better, you know. Nobody wants to turn the ball over, but my team got my back, and we did a good job.
A physical matchup for you tonight. You've got blood on your jersey right there, 26-19. How did you take advantage of your matchup with Karl Anthony Towns?
I mean, you know, he's a talented player. He's really talented. He's really skilled. He have a really good help with him. Coach Fitchy is a really good coach, especially in offense. He's making him really hard to guard. And I mean, it's always tough to play with the best in the league. He's up there, so it's a pleasure, it's a battle, it's a war. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Finally, this is your 12th win in a row against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That ties a franchise record. What is it about showing up against this team, especially since game 82?
I mean, to be honest, I don't remember that. Hopefully we just probably play good, you know. I think last year we were really good at back-to-backs. I think we need to be the same thing this year, you know. We cannot have excuses. We just need to go out there and play hard and play for each other.
Appreciate the time, Nicole. Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
Let's call it the gutsiest win of the year, back-to-back on the road in hostile territory. The Denver Nuggets behind Nikola Jokic pull it out.